Hello students, I am Pushprata Miss. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all are safe at home. Stay home and stay safe. Today we will discuss about the Vedic age, chapter number 5. The beginning. Okay, the Indus Valley civilization ended around 1500 BCE. It marked the beginning of the Vedic age, so called because the 4 Vedas are written during this time. These Vedas became the primary source of information about this age. Means these 4 Vedas gives us the information about the Vedic age. One group of historians believes that the coming of the Aryans and Indo-European Eurasian race who invaded and eventually entered the Indus Valley civilization marked the beginning of the Vedic age. They believe that the Aryans came from West Asia and Eurasia and spoke Sanskrit, the language in which our Vedas are written. So, the similarity between Avesta, the oldest Iranian text, and our Rigveda further solidifies the belief of these historians. Okay, next, different opinions on the origin of the Aryans. Others are of the opinions that the Aryans had not come from any other country but were the original inhabitants of India. They could have been the descendants of the Harappans. This group of historians have based these analyses on the fact that there are striking similarities between the religious practices of the Harappans and the Aryans. The group of Aryans who settled down in India were called the Indo-Aryans. Next, the new inhabitants first settled in the north, covering the areas of eastern Afghanistan, Punjab, Delhi, and parts of western Uttar Pradesh. They later moved eastwards. Okay, next our topic is Vedic literature. Vedic literature includes not only the Vedas, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, but also the Brahmanas and the Aranyakas, the Upanishads and the 2 epics, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. Okay, then let us study what is Veda. The word Veda is derived from the Sanskrit word Vid, which means wisdom or knowledge. Written in Vedic Sanskrit means Vedas are written in Sanskrit language. The Vedas are a collection of hymns and poems praising gods, means prayers, which were passed down one generation to another by word of mouth. Each Veda consists of Samhita, which is a collection of hymns, a Brahmana, commentaries on the Samhita, and 2 appendices to the Brahmana, an Aranyaka, and an Upanishad. Okay, let us discuss each one. First one, the Brahmanas. These are collections of prose commentaries which are attached to the Vedas. They were written between 900 to 700 BCE and throw light on the ritual practices and hidden meaning of the text. Next, the Aranyakas. These were a later development of the Brahmanas and were compiled around 700 BCE. The Aranyakas throw light on the secret rituals supposed to be carried out by certain persons. Since Aranyaka means the forest book, it was concluded that the Aranyakas were meant to be studied by hermits who had retired to a life in the forest, or by teachers who imparted education to their pupils in the peaceful and secluded forests. Okay. Last is the Upanishads. These make the concluding parts of the Vedas, hence they are also known as Vedanta. They contain philosophical ideas and beliefs regarding the relationship between humanity and the cosmos. Okay. Next one, the epics. The Mahabharata and the Ramayana, the 2 most important Indian epics, are Vedic age creations. though the events mentioned in the epics took place between 1000 BCE and 700 BCE. The epics were compiled only around 400 CE. Okay, let us discuss about the four Vedas. The four Vedas. The Vedas describe the social, political, cultural and economic life of the people of the Vedic age 1500 BC to 600 BCE. Okay. First one, the Rig Veda, which has been included in the list of literature signifying World Human Heritage by UNESCO, is a collection of 1028 hymns divided into 10 mandalas or sections. It is the oldest all Vedas and was written around 1500 BCE. The hymns called the Suktas, which means well spoken, praise various gods such as Agni, Indra, Varuna, Surya, Soma, Prithvi, Yama and many more. Okay. Next, second is the Yajurveda, also known as the Book of Rituals, contains Yaju's sacrificial formula. As the name suggests, the Yajurveda contains mantras used during religious ceremonies, rituals and sacrifices. The Yajurveda is divided into two parts. Shukla means white Yajurveda and Krishna means black Yajurveda. Okay. Then next is the Samaveda, also known as the Book of Songs, contains hymns which need to be sung by a special class of priests at special sacrifices. Okay. Lastly, the Atharva Veda, also known as the Book of Spells, is the fourth Veda. It contains hymns and chants to ward off evils, control calamities, etc. Sadly, there are very few scholars of Atharva Veda today. Okay, students, four Vedas are different information given. Okay, next, what do Vedas tell us? The Vedas tell us about the people, society and traditions of that time and the change in the human civilization after the decline of the Indus Valley. Okay, in Vedas we can also read about the geographical extent and location of the places of historical importance, since many rivers, valleys and old towns have been mentioned, such as Ganga, Yamuna, Sindhu, Saraswati, Hastinapura, etc. Okay, two divisions have been made of the Vedic age: the early Vedic age and 15,000 to 1000 BCE, 1500 to 1000 BCE, and the later Vedic age is 1000 to 600 BCE. Okay, that one we will discuss next session. Okay, students, read all this and then you can understand very well. Okay, bye.